What was once a brief respite for weary travelers formed its own nucleus, its own identity as a safe gathering place where the pursuit of a good life could be fulfilled. In the aftermath of the Civil War, as the railroads connected the nation, so too did Cary become connected to a region of North Carolina known for agricultural bounty, institutions of higher learning, and state politics. What connected these families was the desire to create a safe haven, a place to call home, and Cary was born. Social inequality was still woven into the fabric of Southern living. But as the Industrial Revolution transformed our nation, Cary itself was transformed by becoming known for quiet, safe streets for the many people who poured into North Carolina to work in textiles and tobacco in nearby Raleigh and Durham. This foundation of quality family living would become the driver for Cary's growth over the next 6 decades. The growth in innovation in biosciences and technology led to the creation of the Research Triangle Park, and Cary was once again transformed as it attracted some of the brightest minds who found the town's charms undeniable. The networks that allowed people around the world to collaborate also helped Cary secure companies that wanted the best for their employees. A shift occurred. Instead of being the safe haven to end the day, Cary became the incubator for a new style of business, where you could live, work, and play without compromise, where citizen input had real meaning and was reflected in the council members who served. Today, the standard of excellence that Cary embodies hasn't gone unnoticed. Around the country, the ideals of our community influence urban planners who seek to duplicate our model. Our past successes wouldn't have been possible without the foundation we had built for ourselves, without the shared sense of community among all our residents, the elected men and women, the dedicated volunteers, and the innovative business leaders who recognized what we are building together. This year, we celebrate 150 years in the pursuit of a full life in a remarkable town called Cary.
Happy birthday, Cary.
Since its founding in 1871, Cary has embodied the pursuit of a good, full life. Hi, I'm Steve Daniels.
And I'm Tisha Powell. We are pleased to be a part of this celebration as Cary turns 150 years old today. Like most events, this one is virtual, but the plans are underway for in-person events that will bring people together as it becomes safe. You can visit cary150.org to find the latest info, scroll along a historical timeline, or leave a memory on the community scrapbook.
We have 2 special musical performances by local artists for you tonight in the iconic Page Walker Hotel that was built in 1868 by Frank Page, the founder of Cary. Grammy-nominated artist His Golden Messenger finds solace and celebration through heartfelt songs that offer hope. This intimate acoustic set features new material as well as some timeless classics I know you'll enjoy. But first, Sarah and Austin McCombie are known as the Chatham Rabbits, and they bring us music that's steeped in traditional bluegrass and Americana, which seems fitting for a Sesquicentennial celebration. We hope you enjoy the show.
All right, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. We're Chatham Rabbits just down the road, and we're so happy to be here in Cary to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the town with you.
We're going to start off with a tune that's from our last record, and it's one that we wrote for my little sister's wedding day, and it's just about how important community is. And I think this year with COVID, we can all relate to having lost that that face-to-face community for a while, and it's really important that we have people to do life with, and that's what this tune's about. It's called Oxen. Ride into the dusty town, find yourself a pair of oxen that will take you where I have called you to go on down the line. If you're tired, take some fruit from the vine. I have tasked you with more than you can bear. That's why you'll have to find a pair. Hitch 'em up and see how they pull. The yoke is easy, but the burden will be full. You'll find refuge. You'll find strength from the one beside you, helping pull the weight. One day you'll be thankful for the grassy valley, clear bubbly water for you to take a drink. The beauty comes when the road gets rocky. The river rises and brings you to your knees. You'll find refuge. You'll find strength from the one beside you, helping to pull the weight. There's strength in numbers, we can share the load. Look over your shoulder, there you'll find your hope. Her eyes tell me there is no place we can't go. Jump in the wagon and head on down the road. You'll find refuge. You'll find strength from the one beside you, helping to pull the weight.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and listening. If we haven't met yet, my name is Sarah, and this is my husband, Austin. We've been playing as Chatham Rabbits for 3 years full-time now. It was just a hobby before then, but we've been making this our living for a couple years, and it's been a real treat, even despite, or in spite of, I should say, the past year of the pandemic. We've been able to do something really fun, and has brought us to Cary quite a few times. We've been doing something we call the stay-at-home tour. We bought a trailer, hooked it up to the back of our tour van, put solar panels on our tour van, and power our sound system, and come to neighborhoods in North Carolina.
We're basically a music food truck.
Yeah, exactly. And we've made probably 10 or 15 stops in Cary. Yep. It's been super fun, and inevitably someone in Cary always has a plate of cookies or sweet tea or something to share with us when we come to their neighborhood. So we love coming here and then going to Bond Brothers to get a little brewski afterwards. It's a lot of fun. We're gonna play a brand new tune for you.
This is one that we wrote during quarantine, and I think one of the really amazing things that's going to come out of this is that a lot of musicians being home for a year have hopefully been writing a bunch of new music, and that's been the case certainly for us.
And this tune is just about how we always can be, looking for that next level of success or next stage of life and kind of just waiting for that moment. And it's, we always look back in hindsight and say, if only someone had told me that step before was really great, and maybe I would have appreciated it more.
Yeah, like if someone had just told us that Tiger King phase of quarantine was like really the peak moment of it all. But this song is just really, like Austin said, just appreciating the stage of life you're in and not wishing it away, and just being more present.
It's called Kill the Snake.
But then you'll have the mice. Cut once, but you better measure twice. Build your house on sand with the water view. It'll sink in time if you do. We're playing the game, betting all our cards. Strategy, but mostly luck of the draw. Maybe there's a man upstairs with plenty of white hair, making the choices, playing us for the I'll build a bigger house to grow our family. Break my back, working to get debt free. Take that fancy new job, turn off my old boss. Burn bridges sure are hard to cross. And I'll look back a couple years or so from a rung above what I left below. Eating suppers on the floor, our height marked on the door. Wonder why I ever wanted more. Maybe there's a man upstairs with plenty of white hair, making the choices and playing us for the fool.
All right, I'm just picturing and imagining some people out there in virtual world applauding. We're so happy to be here with you. We're at the Page Walker Center in Cary, North Carolina, celebrating the 150th anniversary of the beginning of Cary, and we're so happy to be here. We're Chatham Rabbits, and we're gonna keep on rolling and playing y'all some of our tunes. Another one off of the album we released May 1st of 2020, which, best time ever in the history of music to release an album.
I think, though, all jokes aside, the world needed music during that time. And so I'm really glad we did release that record, even though the album release tour has not happened yet. It will. It did happen, I guess, on the back of a trailer, like we were saying.
Yeah,
with
it did.
With the stay-at-home tour.
And then maybe in 2021 or 2022, we'll play Coca Booth and bring the show to Cary properly.
That would be amazing.
Let's just
Coca
speak-
Booth is one of my favorite venues of all time. It really is.
It's awesome.
I love that place.
So this next tune is one that I really love to sing because I get really into it and fired up about it, and it's kind of a constant reminder for me, because I wrote this song about how I get really excited about meeting people at our shows and making new friends, and sometimes I set the expectation too high, and I'm not able to meet it. And so that's what I wrote this song about getting better at not stretching yourself too thin, and realizing when you have made progress on something you want to work on. And it's okay if other people don't notice right away. It's just great if you know the good stuff that's happened. This song is called This Year. When I see a car in East Virginia, I want to know who's behind the wheel. When I pass a cemetery, I want to know who's laying in the field. And when I meet you after the show, there's so much that I want to know. Has your garden been good this year? And does the word of God bring you fear? Oh, I have changed so much this year. Yeah, I have changed so much this year. Well, I want to read your scrapbook. You can't show me all the ones you took. Well, I want to learn your family's names and see your friends from your college days. I spend time with you. When I say what I mean's true, that I let time slip away without coming up for errand days. But I've changed so much this year. Yeah, I've changed so much this year. Well, I stopped to pull a turtle out of the middle of the road, holding up someone from where they all go. I know our progress ain't always clear, but I have changed so much this year. Yeah, I've changed so much this year. When I see a car in East Virginia, I want to know who's behind the wheel.
All right.
Thanks, y'all. Thank you so much for listening and tuning in.
If you like what you're hearing and you want to keep up with Chatham Rabbits, probably the best way to do that would be via Instagram. We post a lot on there, Chatham_Rabbits, and our website, chathamrabbits.com. We'd love to have y'all follow along and join us as we continue to navigate these times and get back to normal and hopefully, like Sarah said, play a venue near you.
Yeah, we would love that. So we're here in the Page Walker Center in downtown Cary, and I'm going to kind of loop this into the next song that we're going to play for y'all. So I was reading the information about the Page Walker Center and how it was a home and then a hotel and a boarding house. And around the time it was a boarding house is the same time period in which this next song is set. In the 1930s, Franklin Roosevelt started a program called the Kentucky Pack Horse Library to help give jobs to women in rural communities of Kentucky that were equestrians. So they had their own horses or mules, and the government paid these women to ride their horses or mules and take books into impoverished or rural communities in Kentucky that couldn't be reached by trains or cars. And
Basically Sarah's dream job.
yes, I would love to be a librarian on horseback. But I just heard about that and thought that was super cool. And so we wrote a song about it. This is a song we call Abigail. I left my homeland with a song on my lips, 'cause Roosevelt told me I could get a job with horses. Well, I'd always been one of the herd, my own mare I did tame, but I never learned to read and write. I could barely even spell my own name. But I said, come at me, dear, with your books on each side to balance you out in the steady alright. And I set out on the tomahawk trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Well, we splashed through the creeks so wide and the valleys so steep, and every night I would flip through the pages on her belly. I did sleep, and I held her hoof as the heat set in. She foundered in the field, and I wrapped it with herbs like the old timers said, and she began to heal. And I said, come at me, dear, with your books on each side, balance you out in the steady alright. And I set out down the tomahawk trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Well, we took those books into towns and hollers every day, just to give those folks a place to go and a chance to get away. And though I was a book lady, I never did learn to read, but I was smarter than the mountains run, 'cause I had Abby next to me. And I said, come at me, dear, with your books on each side, balance you out in the steady alright. And I set out down the tomahawk trail to deliver the books on Abigail. Yeah, I set out down the tomahawk trail to deliver the books on Abigail. All right, what more could you ask for? A song about books and horses, my two favorite things, besides the banjo.
I thought I was one of your favorite things.
You are up there, but I think those other two might be first and second place. Y'all, we have time for another tune for y'all. We have one more song, and we are so thrilled that we were able to be here today with you. We're Sarah and Austin, Chatham Rabbits, and we hope that you will come see us at a show in person one day. All right, y'all, this is a song that I wrote while I was just down the road going to college at William Peace University, formerly Peace College. And when Austin and I met in college, we worked on this song together, and now it's part of the Chatham Rabbits catalog. It's a tune called Chattanooga. Thank y'all so much for listening.
Well, I moved to Chattanooga 'cause I thought I could hide. Then you chased me down the highway and I drove for my life, Lord, drove for my life, Lord, drove for my life. Well, I know my daddy lives there, but it's been a while since I seen his face. About that crooked smile, Lord, crooked smile, Lord, that crooked smile. So I moved 2 states over and a little to the right, to a city that don't sleep. So I could stay up all night, I'd stay up all night, I'd stay up all night. And when I think of all the places and the boys with whom I've been, it's no wonder I'm wearing a little thin, Lord, a little thin, Lord, a little thin. And as much as I like you and as hard as I try, the grass is always greener on the other side, Lord, other side, Lord, the other side. So I moved to Surrey County 'cause I thought I could hide from the ones that I did wrong, and the one that took his life, or one that took his life, or the one that took his life. And then I moved to Chattanooga 'cause I thought I could hide. Then you chased me down the highway and I drove for my life, Lord, drove for my life, Lord, drove for my life.
Thank y'all so much for listening. We're Chatham Rabbits.
Thanks, y'all.
Hey everybody, I am His Gold Messenger. I am really happy to be here as a part of Cary's 150th anniversary celebration. So I'm going to play some songs for you. I live right down the road in Durham. Very glad to be invited to this party. And we'll be sure to do the 200th celebration in person. I'm going to start with a tune called Jenny of the Roses that came out on a record called Hallelujah Anyhow a couple years ago. Yes, I've never seen no wages of war. Yes, that's what you told me, baby, that day at the wall. I'm gonna be a free roving dancer. Yes, I followed you, baby. I was looking for the answer. Will you try to break my mind? Always knowing that the lights could change. Oh, my Jenny of the roses, you probably rule the world someday. Yes, and we were running down the King's Highway with a $10 lean. You were 20 steps in front of me. But didn't it rain? But didn't it thunder? Yes, ribbons
try to break my mind, always knowing that the light could change. Oh, my Jenny of the roses, let me follow you down where the dead river is, where we met before you, where we'll meet again. And I wonder, yeah, I wonder. Yes, I've never been afraid of the darkness. It's just a different kind of light. Were you trying to tell me something? Didn't it rain? Didn't it thunder? Yes, heaven's a highway, and you were caught under. Try to break my mind, always knowing that the light could change. Oh, my Jenny of the roses, let me follow you down, take pleasure in the rain, down at the wall where they all know your name. And I wonder, it's a tune called Jenny of the Roses. I'm going to switch guitars here. We are doing these performances in this very beautiful historic house here in Cary. I'm going to go into a tune that is called Sanctuary that is coming out on the record that I'm putting out in June on Merge Records. Go ahead and make sure this is in tune. And so I've written a whole bunch of music in the time that all of us have been sort of quarantined at home. Musicians have not really been able to work, as which is the same for many people. And I feel fortunate to have been able to be creative in my time off of the road. This tune that I'm going to play is one of the things that I've written in this past year. Feeling bad, feeling blue, can't get out of my own mind, but I know how to sing about it. Ring 'em on, a little lonely, I better hit the road, child. We can cry into the phone a while. Jubilee, find me steady with your hope now. That little light's gotta last a while. Like an arrow to the marrow, I know it feels like hell now, till we make it to the other side. You want good news, you want sanctuary, but when you try to get real, or they break you on the wheel. You wanna move, you want sanctuary. That's all I can offer to you, from the bottom to the bone, to the bone.
to the bad news. It's all part of the show, child. Handsome Johnny had to go, child. Did you feel, brother, bad dreams? Or there's something you should know now? Little things that'll cut you down. Ragged people, hard times, and the lightning strikes a poor house. A rich man cries like a crocodile. Salvation, despair, but the game that they taught me. Sometimes it feels like it just ain't fair. You want good news, you want sanctuary. But when you try to get real, or they break you on the wheel. You wanna move, you want sanctuary. That's all I can offer to you, from the bottom to the bone, to the bone. Yeah, to the bone. Yeah, to the bone. Yeah, to the bone. Yeah, to the bone. Ah, to the bone. Yeah, to the bone. Feeling bad, feeling blue, can't get out of my own mind. But I know how to sing about it. That's a tune called Sanctuary. Let's see. Now, this is usually the part in the show where I would ask anybody if they have anything specific they want to hear. That sort of interaction with people in a space together might be the thing that I miss the most. I look forward to getting back to that when it's safe. This tune that I'm going to play now is called Caledonia, My Love. This is one of those rare tunes that I did not have to exert any sweat whatsoever to write. Those are very rare. There might be 2 or 3 in my entire catalog of songs, but it was a song that just sort of floated by, and I grabbed it out of the air. I wish that that happened a little more often, but if it was that easy, everybody would do this. Oh, Caledonia, my love, won't you come to me? 12 pieces of silver and gold in your teeth, said good King John, many fathoms deep. From the fire of the morning to the blood of the evening. Oh, Caledonia, my love, won't you come to me? 12 pieces of silver and gold in your teeth, said the wandering one with a dark-eyed hue. Oh, he lives in wild places, and he don't love you. Yes, the baddest of the angels will sit and cry for nothing, and some die in the rushes. Oh, Caledonia, my love, won't you come to me? 12 pieces of silver and gold in your teeth, said the mother and the father with a child of 3. Oh, freedom ain't nothing when you never been free. Oh, Caledonia, my love, won't you come to me? 12 pieces of silver and gold in your teeth, said the lonely child, little Rosalie. Well, freedom ain't nothing unless you've been free. It's a tune called Caledonia. Well, I hope everybody is doing well out there on this 150th anniversary of the town of Cary. As I mentioned earlier, I'm very, very glad to be involved in this. Thank you for inviting me. Get this tuned up and play another song. I'm going to play a song called My Wing that is also on the record Terms of Surrender. This was written on a hillside in Nelson County, Virginia, which isn't so very far from here. Absolutely beautiful part of the universe. And goes like this. Yes, play it, we play it nimble, make it lasting, make it faithful. Cross the hill, I hear voices in the gloaming, in the echo, enough to hear, close beside me, far from me, laughing lonely, where the fear burn the candle. Can you handle cherry candy? No retreat, no surrender. Make it tender, make it lasting, make it faithful. At the table, Sunday morning, I've been roaming. Yes, on my way, just learn to fly. Just a little way in an empty sky. Yes, on my wing, not I long to use you. In the Black Rock Hills, where the kids are fooling. Hey, it's a brief wheel of fortune. When you need me, I'll be running. Tired horses made me wander across the yonder. I hear voices in the echo enough to hear. Close beside me, but far from me, laughing lonely. Where the fear, burn the candle, can you handle? Yes, on my wing, just learn to fly. Just a little way in an empty sky. Yes, on my wing now, I long to use you. In the Black Rock Hills, I got caught fooling. Na na na. Well, that's a tune called My Wing. We'll play a few more songs here. This next one is also on the record that's coming out in June. It's a record called Quietly Blowing It. And the song took on sort of a gospel hue. Definitely found myself in the past year sort of looking for, listening to music that felt like it carried some bit of hope. So I found myself listening to records by Curtis Mayfield, The Impressions, the Staple Singers. All of those artists were very good at creating music that made you feel like there was that hope was not that hope was something worth holding on to. Let's put it that way. They were writing music at times that were very, very complicated, not so dissimilar maybe from where we're at. And I think maybe some of those influences seeped into this song a little bit. It's a song called If It Comes in the Morning. If you need it, you can take it. Recall how it feels. Now, brother, don't break it. Count up our losses, lay a rose at the crosses. And hope is contagious. Nobody said it'd be easy. They'll say you ain't worth it. They'll say you ain't ready. But there's a new day coming. We've been a long time running. Put your nose to the stone, you can taste it. And if it comes in the morning, well, I'll be thankful. If it comes in the morning, well, I'll be grateful. If it comes in the morning, Lord, hear my cry, I'm ready to try. Well, if it comes in the morning, it was a pain that we trusted, the sword and the sheep, lay 'em down now, they're rusty. Well, there's a spade if you're willing, to work on the building. Yeah, to work on the building. If it comes in the morning, well, I'll be thankful. If it comes in the morning, well, I'll be grateful. If it comes in the morning, Lord, hear my cry, I'm ready to try. If it comes in the morning, whatever comes in the morning, well, I'll be thankful. If it comes in the morning, well, I'll be grateful. If it comes in the morning, Lord, hear my cry, I'm ready to try. If it comes in the morning. It's a tune called If It Comes in the Morning. I would encourage everybody, if you have a moment, to watch the video that we made for that song. It's a very simple video that I'm not in it at all, which was a great relief to me. But it stars my good friend Mike Wiley, who is a playwright, a writer, an actor, an activist. He's a very inspiring human being. So, you know, his appearing in the video for If It Comes in the Morning was a great honor for me. Let's see. I'm gonna dip way back into my song bag here. And I'm gonna play a tune called Call Him Daylight, which goes back to one of the first records that I made as His Cold Messenger, quite some time ago now. You say they're big as night, I think I'll call them daylight. I'll call them once the little song. Yes, he's got nothing on, he comes naked with the dawn. I know that I will call him daylight. Knock once, now knock twice. The moon is sacrificed to the one that they call daylight. Yes, Rosie, my old friend, yeah, been a long time coming. I called all night, well, I was afraid. Yes, you come at such a time as you see fit, no compromise. That's why I call you daylight. Yes, moving nevermore. Our children go to war. Some call you destroyer, some daylight. I'm not gonna dance, I'm not gonna dance I'm not gonna dance until my ship comes in. When my ship comes in, when my ship comes in, when my ship comes in, I'm gonna lose control. Yes, oh, my soul, now you own it. You call it by the name, daylight. Now do you know me, your one and only? I'm glad for you to call me daylight. Thank you all so much for the invitation to be part of this 150-year celebration of Cary. It's an honor to be here, and frankly, it's a gift for me to be able to play some songs and not be playing into a telephone. So, I'm going to end this with a song that I've ended many His Golden Messenger shows with over the year, called Drum. I beat my drum, everybody to come on in. I beat my drum, yes, all the day. All rise, all rise, all rise in the morning. Yes, take the good news, carry it away. Or take the good news, spirit it away. The farmer shall wear all the green of his furrow. The plowman shall heed his teams for the day. The hunter shall still his dangerous arrow. Take the good news, carry it away. Yes, take the good news, spirit it away. Brother, where have you been? Down at the gate, wild in. Oh, my Father, what shall I do? Set them straight, no more souls come through. I beat my drum, everybody to come running. I beat my drum, yes, all the day. All rise, all rise, all rise in the morning. Take the good news, carry it away. Or take the good news, spirit it away. I take the good news, carry it away. Yes, take the good news, spirit it away. Well, thank you so much. I'm His Golden Messenger. I hope to see you in person as soon as we can.
Thank you for joining us for this virtual celebration, and happy birthday, Cary. As your mayor, I couldn't be more proud of all that this town has accomplished. This is what makes our Sesquicentennial a significant milestone. For 150 years, Cary has been a community that upholds the same ideals that all families aspire to create a home that is safe, to have meaningful work, and to offer quality education for our children. As we celebrate on April 3rd, and even though we remain limited in our capacity to gather, we wanted to bring you some music and joy into your homes or wherever you may be watching this broadcast. So thank you for being a part of something so special to so many, and we can't wait to see what our future holds.